Hello, everybody. It's the TV Optimist, and today I'm talking about Shameless, season 10, the 10th season of Shameless, the next to last season. 2 years? It took me 2 years to write this review. I was like, when did I write the last one? In 2021 is the last time. Jesus, my wife and I really have to finish this show. So Fiona is gone now. Did the show get better? Um, and looking at the reviews on IMDb, a lot of people hated this season, which I think is hilarious because I thought it was just fine. The best, hell no, but like all these people are crying because Fiona's gone. Like, how dare you? It's like Fiona's character arc got worse. She got worse as a character. She got fucking terrible. Picturing, she started putting herself before her family, right? And this was a role that she did not want to be in. She didn't want to be the caretaker, but she was always forced in that role. And now she's getting older and she's like seeing her years slip away. She's like, I gotta fucking do something while I still can. I think she's like in her 30s when she finally leaves, and she's like, I've been here way too fucking long. And then she ends up just like, I'm done. I'm leaving. And that's the best part of her character arc in season 9 is like, I'm done. I'm leaving. Like, I need to go. Like, realizing she needs to grow, and to do that is to get away from her family, to get out of Chicago. Um, 6 months after season 9, in order to obtain as many prescription medicines as possible, Frank utilizes his leg injury and his activities bring him into contact with an old friend. With the help of the $50,000 Fiona left her, so Fiona left $50,000. Debbie has taken over as the family's new matriarch and is governing the Gallagher household with an iron grip. I remember when this season started, Lip is now basically the main focus, is the main character. Fiona was the main character before. Now it's Lip Gallagher. Philip Gallagher is the main Gallagher. But Debbie has hold of the funds, which is smart because Lip is a recovering alcoholic. He still has his vices. He still has those urges. Um, Ian is in prison. Liam is just way too young, even though he becomes like the new Debbie. He's like the smartest one in the family and the blackest one. Take that as you will. This liberal show. So many reviews I read were like, this fucking liberal woke propaganda. It's like, bro, this shit has been leftist from the beginning. What are you talking about, dude? Like take your politics out of here. They've been talking shit about the government this whole time, this entire show. Okay, whatever. Fucking Frank. And speaking of Frank, of course, don't give him the money. He's never been the patriarch, you know. He he's super like against like he's super political as a character. That's what makes him funny because he's a drunk and he doesn't know what he's talking about. Basically, he's kind of a conspiracy there. Um, and who else? Fuck, who's the other one? Carl. Carl's got his own life. He's got his own problems and shit. He's graduating from military school. That's what it is. He's still in military school, so he can't take care of the funds. And even if so, like if he was given the chance, um, if it was up for the entire family, like Carl would not be the one controlling the funds, because his past life of being wannabe gangster Carl. I mean, he was a gangster. Let's be honest here. Even if he was fucking walking around with braids and grills in his teeth and shit, and fucking dumb. Oh, I hated that. I hated that so much because I was that person. Except I didn't. I wasn't a gangbanger. I acted black. I tried so hard to like be some. Try to fit in. That's what I try to do. Um, with an iron grip. With Tammy showing signs of affection, Lip negotiates their connection. That rhyme. That's cool. Tammy is a she's a pretty awful person. I almost called her out her name. She's a horrible person. Um, just more so annoying than really horrible. Not that deep, but pretty like Oh my god, it's her. Stop talking. Um, Lip likes her though, and Lip is very much like a hopeless romantic with all of his romances. Every single time, it's always like just really into this person. And there's always something that goes on and something that goes wrong. Ian and Mickey have reunited. They reunite in prison. We see them. So season 8, Ian gets arrested as a gay Jesus, and then he's the Messiah. And he doesn't think he's going to prison. He doesn't think he's gonna serve any time. And then when he finds out, like, oh shit, I'm gonna serve time, and then I have to like really own up, and I have to get help for my bipolar disorder. He goes, I'm guilty, and everyone's like, no, like no, because if he said not guilty, he would have got even more time. We see Ian in jail at the end of season 8. He walks in his cell and he's just like, he looks up and then we hear like, hey you, and it's Mickey, and we're like, fuck yeah, because like Mickey was not good for him at the time. Like it showed like a real growth for the character when Mickey does show up back in his life when Ian was dating the trans man. Um, yeah, Mickey shows up, and then I kind of want to see Ian and Mickey get back together. They were a great couple, but Mickey's still doing like fucking around with his bullshit. Mickey gets arrested crossing the border of Mexico. Ian drives Mickey there, and Ian kind of like implodes his relationship with the trans person. Can't remember that dude's name. And they go on, but then he's like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't be with you. And then Mickey's like, fuck, and he runs off, and they have their closure. But then this reopens everything. If true love finds a way, they come back together. It's really cool, really sweet. It's like, yes, at least he's going to be in prison with somebody he knows and somebody that he loves and cares about genuinely. So all of season 9, we don't see Ian until Fiona goes to visit him. Surprise, surprise, and she's talking to everybody about like what she should do. She tells Ian her thoughts about it. It's such a beautiful moment. Ian's like, fucking go. You deserve everything. You raised us. You were our mom when our mom wasn't our mom. You took care of us. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Go. Oh, it's so beautiful. That's what makes Fiona's exit really special for me. Like, it's a great ending, a great blessing from Ian. Ian's like one of the best characters, if not the best character. Lip is a good character too. Like, he's really fucking cool. Ian and Mickey have reunited, and this time they are fighting hard to stay together. So the beginning of this season opens with them cuddled up together. Um, uh, Ian goes over to the side, scoops his hand in mayo, goes down in his pants, and like Mickey's just like, okay. Then he's like, get the fuck off of me, and he knocks him off, and then he's like, what the hell? And he's like, I don't want mayo in my ass anymore. It makes my ass smell like fish. Stop. They can stop doing that. It's so fucking funny. It's kind of like a record scratch moment. Like, I'm like, oh man, I thought Carl must decide what to do with his life as he graduates from military school and returns to the South Side. While Kev struggles with identity issues, Liam is dedicated to studying Black history and culture under V's guidance. Yeah, Kev and V are always great doing whatever they do. They do a lot. I love them. I think this season they start selling cannabis. They start selling weed and edibles and stuff out of the bar. We lucky few, we band of Gallaghers. Sleep well, my prince, for tomorrow you shall be king. Which America? A little Gallagher goes a long way. Sparky. Adios, gringos. Citizen Carl. Debbie might be a prostitute. Oh, Captain, my captain. Now leaving Illinois. Oh! 1 second. Location, location, location. And then the season finale is Galavich. Yeah, so I forgot to mention Debbie has the funds. And it's like, oh yeah, that makes... Oh yeah, and then Cameron... I keep getting off track. With Ian and Mickey returning, Ian said the 8th season would be his last season. He will not be in season 9. And he was going to focus on Gotham. But then he announced that he'd be returning for the 10th season. and then Noel Fisher will return. His first time as a series regular since season 5. That's wild. Um, Debbie has the funds, and we find out she is just like spending that shit on shit that she does not need. And then like I think she uses it and then she returns it, and she's writing a fine line of like, wait a minute, like something gets slightly messed up. Um, like it could fuck up their entire funds. Like she's blowing the 50,000. Oh, she like bought like a storage unit. Me and my wife are like, Debbie, what the fuck? You used to be the smartest one. What are you doing? It's like you got immediately fucking stupid when you became a teenager. Fucking, what are you doing? Oh my god. There's a lot. Like, I want to go back to the early seasons because, like, somebody said Lip used to be a genius. I was like, I don't remember him being a genius. He's always been kind of a hothead. A genius? I guess his grades were good in school. Is that what you mean? And he's still pretty smart. He's not dumb. He's human. He makes dumb decisions. That's what Debbie's doing too. But like, fucking turn it up to 11. Why? Why is she this dumb? My favorite episode was Galavich. This was a damn good season. Fiona needed to go, and the other family members needed to step it up. I absolutely love Lip being the main character now, as well as Ian and Mickey being back as main characters. Again, I gotta finish the show with my wife. We've been taking our sweet ass time. Shameless, The Walking Dead. I know I mentioned this before. Very similar with Shameless and The Walking Dead. Me and my wife are gonna go sit down and watch one of these shows. Go, I really don't want. And we watch them, and it's always so good. It's always like amazing. Like, this is great. Except with the last season of Walking Dead right now. COVID really messed that one up big time. You can really see stuff. It's got its moments for sure, but but Shameless pretty much the same way, and then yeah, it's taking us forever to finish these shows because of our like trepidation. Is that the word? Trepidation. A feeling of fear or agitation about something that may happen. Sure, yeah. It's a little trepidatious. Cautious. Cautious a little bit. Pessimistic. Galavich is the fan name for Ian Gallagher and Mickey. Fuck's his last name? Mickey Milkovich. They're Galavich. They get married in the season finale. Fans came up with that little cute name, and that's what their name is. I don't even know who changed their last name. Did they not change their last name? I don't think they signed like a marriage certificate. I think they're just, he's still Ian Gallagher and he's still Mickey Milkovich. They're like, why do we need to change our last name? Who cares? Mickey is very like the conservative male. He's like it's funny, he's the man, but he's getting fucked in the back door. But he's like, no, you're taking my fucking last name. Like, I'm not gonna be a fucking Gallagher. It's like, you may fuck me, but you're not gonna fuck me that hard and stuff like that. Pretty funny. I love Mickey. He's so fucking funny. Oh no. You guys have a good one and take care.